Hey church, it is the end of August, which means it's the end of our fiscal year, and I wanted to give you an update on something that I've been talking about for quite some time and understand and cast a vision of what this year might hold for us. So in 2019, our loan became active after rebuilding after the tornado, and in 7 years we have paid down $3.2 million of that loan, which is incredible. That is incredible. It's a 20-year loan, and we've almost completely paid it off. So I wanted to tell you we are $450,000 away from paying off this loan. And my challenge to you is, might you give a lot of bit extra at the end of this fiscal year in the next couple weeks? And I would love to pay that off in the next couple weeks or before the calendar year ends, to get us down to zero debt, which since this church started to build, we've never been at. So $450,000 remaining on our loan, which is incredible. Our loan company said they've never had a church in their 40-year history make so many extra payments as we have. And so thank you for your generosity. It's been amazing to see that number creep down closer and closer, and we want to get that to zero. Now, when we get that to zero, we'd love to stay debt-free, but in the midst of trying to stay debt-free, we are also attempting to respond to the needs that our church has and the opportunities that we have in front of us. And so over the last year, we've been working with a construction company to design what it looks like to build to the needs of our church. And so I just wanted to highlight 5 significant things that a future build would bring. And we are currently we've moved from what does the footprint of the building look like to what does the actual design of it look like outside of what we've settled on in terms of room space. So here's 5 significant things that a future build will provide for our church in what we see are needs of us as each week. Even as we're talking about the fall and fitting people into spaces and what Sunday mornings look like and what our needs are, we bump up to space issues quite regularly. And so number one, and we've talked about this for a while, is we need better student space. We currently have one room for both our middle school and high school, and our young adults meet in the lobby of the church. And we'd love to give them a better space to hold events in, to hang out, to do groups in. Right now, Sunday nights, middle school and high school meet together, and they have to trade off nights when they use the student room. And then the group that doesn't get the student room meets in the auditorium, maybe on the bleachers or around the room, and we just need better student space. And so we've known that for a while, and so that's the major driver of this, is we want better student space. And what we've come up with is going to really serve them well, and it's going to be an amazing space for them that will be multi-purpose, which I'll get to in just a second. The other thing that we've noticed is we want to have a children's corridor, or our children's ministry, all in a safety corridor. Right now, if you go in the lobby, there's a vulnerability there in that all of our pre-K classrooms open up to the lobby. And then our children's ministry is upstairs, or our elementary school ministry is upstairs and around the corner. And we'd love to put them all in one space that allows us to have a lockable corridor during the meeting time, provide a level of safety, but also, as we've talked about, we're running out of space for our children. Sometimes our 2- and 3-year-old classroom has like 30 kids in it, and we need more space. And so, number one, it will provide great student space. Number 2, it will put our children all in one safety corridor and expand the square footage that they have to operate and expand. With that, those 2 things will allow us to have more meeting space. Again, we're talking about our Monday nights that have men and women's ministry and other classes, and already we ask, well, where do we put people? Where can people meet? As you know, there's no meeting spaces on Sunday. we don't have meeting spaces. And so our Discover Real Life class, we time it so that when it's Family Sunday, so that can be used. They can use the student room for that. And with growth and more space, we can offer opportunities for groups to meet on Sunday mornings, for more opportunities for discipling and growing people, both on Sunday mornings and throughout the week. When that happens, we hope to, in the future, we're praying and have been for quite some time, to add, right now we're looking at 4 more staff members. We're looking at our worship pastor, which will move Josh into the associate pastor role. We're looking at middle school director and high school director and some administrative help. And when we get all those people, we're out of office space. And so what we'll do is we'll then move the current staff offices upstairs as we build on to the back. And that will allow us to not just move this space to a better space, but also expand our offices, which are desperately needed. And then when that happens, we will be able to enlarge in the lobby, which we want our lobby to be a space where people connect, where people enjoy that space and meeting together. And if you've been through our lobby, it is a great space, but it's getting pretty packed. And as more people come, that space is getting smaller and smaller. And so we're going to enlarge in that quite a bit. So those are 5 big things. What does that mean? All that comes at a price tag, which right now we're working with construction companies to get bids on it. But the expectation, the early expectation, is both to build and to furnish that building. It is going to be $6 million. It's 20,000 square feet. It provides for all those needs that I just talked about. But $6 million to build and furnish is the early estimate. So that is a big number. And ideally, we would love to have all that money pledged as we build. We want to remain a debt-free church. We will have to take on debt to build this, but if we, me as well, pledge $6 million, we know that by the time the loan actualizes, end of construction, that we would love to have that paid off. Now, I'm a dreamer, and as they say when you eat food, sometimes my eyes are bigger than my belly. But I'm praying that we respond in such an audacious and wild way, because really where we're at, it's unreasonable for me to think that we could have $6 million pledge. But I'm praying about it, and the elders are talking and praying about what steps do we take even if that money is not pledged. But I would ask that over the next few months, because sometime here in the next year, we are planning on having a campaign, which we're asking you to pledge money to go to that new building, that you would start praying now about what that would look like. Maybe even adjusting your budget to say, how can we start saving in order to make a pledge to this campaign? And that'll both be a one-time initial pledge and then a longer term, maybe 2 or 3 year pledge that you plan on giving to that. So all that to say, these are good problems to have. And I am so thankful for you. I'm so thankful for what God is doing here. We've got a lot of things outside of the building that we're working on in developing staff, as I said, in hiring. A lot of big things going on in trying to just seek the Lord, to say, you've given us these opportunities. You've grown our congregation. How do we use the space, the staff, our people to glorify God as best as we can? And so I thank you for taking time to listen to this update, and would ask once again, number one, to pray about all this. Please pray. Pray for the church, pray for the leadership as we make decisions, pray for those hires, pray for our building decisions. We so desperately need it. So that's number one. And two, immediately, would you respond if the Lord leads to paying off that $450,000 to get us to zero quicker than expected? And then would you start praying about what your response would be with that $6 million future loan that we're considering taking on for the needs of our church. If you know anybody that is eager to make a huge donation to the church, tap them on the shoulder, send them this video, and let them engage in this.